What is up? Welcome to your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Thursday, October 20th, 2022. There's a lot of 20s in that. It's weird. Why is that? Welcome in, folks. I appreciate you joining me. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Today's topic, to get right into it, got a lot to cover. We are tracking the freshmen. We're going to talk about all the freshmen who have played thus far this year, halfway through the season, which will obviously tell you who's burning their red shirts and who might not be. We'll give you some insight into that. So let's kick it off. 17 of 21 players that signed in the 2022 class, again with all the 20s. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused myself. So 17 players have played of the 21 that were in the 2022 class. All right, we made it through that. No more 20s, I hope. First off, let's start with Jair Brown, the corner. He's played in 5 games, 127 snaps total, 98 on defense. Filled in a little bit there when we had some injuries in the cornerback room. And he had 4 tackles, 2 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. I'd say that's pretty solid for a freshman with only 100 snaps on defense. He's also had quite a few on special teams as well. But, yeah, I'm really happy with the way he played against Wisconsin. I don't know how you could be more than pleased with him so far. So, obviously, burning that red shirt with the 5 games played. Sonny Styles, the safety, the 17-year-old, should be in high school. Played in 5 games already, man. It's unbelievable. 118 snaps, none. He's been all over special teams, but he's been kick return, punt return, kick coverage. He's in some bigger personnel packages, when they went big and came down and played that boundary safety. So it'll be interesting to see how they use him going forward. Obviously, red shirt is toast. Caden Curry, the DN, saw this guy break out against Arkansas State. Has 8 tackles and a TFL, played in 6 games and 116 snaps. About half, almost half are on special teams and the other half on defense, mostly in mop-up duty. But I think he could be key if we have sustained some injuries along the D line. He could be launched right into that starting role, not starting, but into the 2 deep, I would say, behind one of the ends. So keep that in mind. Stokes, the safety, played in 5 games so far, 99 snaps already, 66. So exactly 2/3 on defense, 1/3 on special teams. He's got 4 tackles. He hasn't really gotten into the rotation much, but he did fill in well for Tanner McAllister against Rutgers, and in that slot corner or slot safety position, and did well. So we'll see how his season evolves. Again, a guy that could get launched into a game if there's another injury. CJ Hicks, captain Buckeye, the linebacker, has played in 5 games, all on special teams. He has 68 snaps, all on special teams. Hasn't played at linebacker at all yet, although he is turning heads in practice on scout teams. So we'll see how things play out for him. All these guys, I think, could see action if there's an injury in front of their 2 deep. Switch it over to the offense. Just a couple guys here. Dallin Hayden, the running back, of course. Where would we be without him? Geez, talk about a thin room, man, with the injury to Evan Pryor. He's played in 5 games, 127 snaps, 91 on offense. He has 52 carries, 250 yards, and a touchdown, 2 receptions for 13. Obviously got pushed into the role when Mayan and Travian went down. So we'll see how things evolve in the future for him if Mayan and Trey or one or the other continues to have lingering injuries. So Hopefully not, but at least we know Dallin Hayden's there and, break glass in case of emergency kind of situation. The last guy is Jair Shabola, the O-Lineman. He's played in 4 games, 54 total snaps, 51 of those on offense. And he was included in the second team offensive line early in the season. So mostly at right guard. So keep an eye out for him. Some of the other guys who have played, this is where things get a little dicey and comes to that red shirt, the talk that these players have with coaches. The corner, Ryan Turner, has 4 games. So will he play another is a question and burn the red shirt? He's at his limit now. The wide receiver, Caleb Brown, has 3 games. Kojo Antwi, the receiver, 3 games. DN Kenyatta Jackson has 3. Hero Canoe, the D tackle, 3. Devin Brown, 2, the QB. Linebacker Gabe Powers, 2. TC Caffey, the former walk-on, 2. Bennett Christian, tight end, 2. And Keon Grays, the wide receiver, 1 game. And defensive end Amari Abor, 1 game as well. The 4 guys who haven't played at all yet, you have to assume these guys will redshirt. Wide receiver Caleb Burton, got to remember he was coming off an injury. I believe it was his senior year in high school, so he may still be rehabbing that, or they may just be overly cautious. The O-Lineman Carson Hinsman, O-Line George Fitzpatrick, and O-Lineman Avery Henry. Those guys have not played yet. So that's it. That's today's topic. Hope you enjoy it, and keep an eye out for these freshmen in the future. Who knows? Like I said, they could get thrown into duty in a big game. We've got multiple big games coming up. So that's all I got for you today. Hope you have a good one on this Thirsty Thursday, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.